These are my predictions for July and August. What's up, guys? I'm Elijah, back with another video. Today is May 24th, 2026. All right, Memorial Day is tomorrow, so happy Memorial Day weekend. All right, so these are my predictions for July and August real quick, and a lot of them are the same predictions for stuff I've been saying for my summer predictions and the predictions for the whole year. So some of it's new, some of it's, you heard it before. But I'm just give you guys a message, all right? Another attack happened yesterday. Another attack happened yesterday in DC. And it's like, they said the guy was firing like 20, 30 rounds. He was just going crazy. He was like 21 years old. So, Gen Z, hey man, our generation got issues, man. I mean, mental, spiritual. I mean, we all got issues, but our generation, it's a lot going on. But, so yeah, an attack happened yesterday in DC. I don't know much about it, but I just know it happened, and the guy was young. I guess he was just crazy. So, man, these flies are going crazy too. These deer flies, man, and mosquitoes. If you see me like walking around a lot and like, moving around a lot, it's because these deer flies. I hate these yellow deer flies and these mosquitoes. Man, they all want my energy, all want my blood. But the deer flies are the worst, man. They don't stop biting. I can't stand these deer flies, man. And when they bite, it hurts. It hurts so bad. And they always come around this time of the year, from like May to August. But anyway, and also they don't stop. They just keep chasing you and chasing you. But yeah, that's about those deer flies. They're so annoying. But so, yeah, so that attack happened yesterday at the DC. This is like the 4th or 5th incident, right? So I don't think he was trying to get him. I think he was just going crazy. But this is like the 4th incident that's happened. So it's crazy, But yeah, a lot of stuff going on in the world. Guys, watch my June predictions and watch my summer predictions video. Watch my It's Coming video. Watch that video. And then watch my other videos as well. All right, so July. Let's do July. So I see a lot happening this July. First things first, 4th of July, big, massive celebration, 250 years of America. Now, I'm not celebrating due to Black Power reasons, okay? I'm not celebrating 4th of July. I mean, I'll still, like, look at the fireworks and stuff. I'm not celebrating, for obvious reasons, for Black reasons. But, yeah, so 250 years of America. It's historical, it's huge. So if you want to go celebrate, just be careful. So yeah, that's happening in July. I see a lot of people just having fun, celebrating, having a good time. So I see that happening for July. 250 years, man. It's crazy. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the American Empire. But yeah, so I see that happening. Next, I predict America and Canada. I've said this before in previous videos. I predict that Canada will become the 51st state. Okay? It could happen. I see this happening. So you'll have issues with America and Canada in July, and Canada might be a part of America in July. So I see this happening. Okay? Next, in July, I predict another attack happening. Yeah, another attack happening to, Donald Duck, Mr. Snow. I gotta use code words, but yeah, I'm seeing another event, another attack happening, like in July. and I see that happening. Also, what came to me yesterday, guys, and I forgot to mention this in my June predictions video, I do see an attack happening this June with Mr. Duck, Donald Duck. Okay, I see that happening too. And he may or may not survive it. We'll see. But what came to me was something could happen in June, may or may not survive. And then I see something happening in July, but I see him surviving it. Okay, so I see like 2 more incidents, 2 more attacks possibly happening. One in June, one in July. But we'll see what happens, you know. But next, I predict that in July, more alien and UFO information will come out. All right. June and July are the months of disclosure. All right. So you're gonna start seeing more information coming out by aliens and UFOs, UAPs. I think it's fascinating. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the UFO alien files are a distraction from the war and everything else, but I still think it's fascinating, and it changes history and science, and it questions things. So yeah, the Greys, the reptilians, the insectoids, the tall whites, you know, even the Anunnaki and other beings as well. But also, I do see UFO sightings happening mainly in Australia and Canada. I don't know why those 2 places, but Canada and Australia, I'm seeing UFO sightings happening. All right, in like late June, July time frame. All right, I see this happening. So yeah, more stuff gonna come out with these aliens and UFOs, and it's amazing. I know some people don't care about it, but you know, definitely changes things. Definitely changes, like I said, history and science. Hopefully they show clear video of UFOs, not this black and white stuff. And hopefully they like show video and photos of like actual beings. Being with that, people can say, oh, it's AI, but hopefully they release more and more stuff, like deep stuff too, like the X-Files type stuff. And also, Tulsi Gabbard is resigning from Donald Duck's team, from Trump's team. I was right. I did predict this happening. I said between April and May, she's gonna step down, and she's stepping down like next month because her husband has a severe case of bone cancer, and he may not live that long. And I've seen pictures of him. He looks pretty young, like 30s or 40s. So I feel like it might be a cover because she doesn't agree with Donald Duck and everything going on with the war. I feel like it's a cover. But yeah, man, I was right about this. I was right. Tulsi Gabbard is resigning from the Trump team. All right. So that's happening. Oh yeah. Drake's new album, Iceman, is trash, bro. There's like 4 good songs on there, but the album is trash. The Fall Off, J. Cole, best album, man. It's the best album. J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake. That's my pick. But yeah, the J. Cole album, way better than Drake's album. I know he dropped 3 albums in one day. And I know Drake, his contract expired with MGM. So he wants to go independent as well. So something might happen with Drake in June. Something good or bad, we'll see. Yeah, man, the Iceman album, I was really hoping it would be really good, but it's trash. A lot of slow songs on there. I like slow songs, but these slow songs is boring. And he's wearing the MJ glove, man. Nah, I'm a Drake fan. I like Drake, more so old Drake, but Drake is not Michael Jackson. All right, bring back old Drake. 2010's Drake. All right, that Drake, not this Drake. Yeah. All 3 albums, in my opinion, Iceman, Habiti, Made of Honor, just, I didn't like it. But The Fall Off by J. Cole, fire album, man. Good album. So yeah, you had that as well. But we'll see what happens with Drake pretty soon. We'll see what happens. And also, I predict wildfires happening in Florida in July. So I keep forgetting to mention that. I predict forest fires in July, but mainly in Florida. All right, so I see that happening in July. And also, I forgot to mention, I predict a Sasquatch sighting happening in July in the US, in the Midwest of the US, that goes viral. Mainly like Oregon, places like that. So I predict a Sasquatch sighting happening in the US, mainly the Midwest of the US, that rhymed, in July. Okay, so you're gonna see a Sasquatch sighting happening that will go viral on video, on YouTube and everything, all right? I do believe in Sasquatches and Bigfoot, same thing, but I believe in that stuff. That's real. Mothman, aliens, all that stuff. I've always had. And I still want to see one, you know? By the way, I think I did see a UFO. So, in 2018, I think 2019, one of those 2 years, you could say I saw a UFO. Me and my mom saw it, okay? This was after my grandmother had passed away, and we were in the car talking, driving back home, and out of nowhere we see this big green light in the sky, just like it's there and then it drops and then it vanishes, like a big green orb, big green glowing light in the sky drops and then vanishes. We didn't know what it was, but we both saw it. So it could have been a UFO. Could have been something, you know, something else. But I don't think it was a drone, because if it was a drone, it would have had that red light under it. And why would it just drop like that? So yeah, 2018, 2019, me and my mom saw, you could say, UFO. I don't know what it was. I don't know, but it was a green light in the sky that dropped and vanished. So I want to share that real quick. But yeah, so you're gonna see a Sasquatch sighting go viral in July, okay? And who knows, maybe the Sasquatch stuff is related to the alien stuff. I would not be surprised. So it's funny, yesterday I was at Publix. I saw a guy wearing a t-shirt that had a Bigfoot and a UFO ship on it. So I thought that was cool to see. But yeah. But yeah, that will continue to happen in July. And then I see UFO sightings happening in Canada and Australia. All right. Next, I predict in July, I said this before in my other videos, North Korea. I'm seeing a war. Wow, now my ear's ringing. My ear is ringing as I'm saying this. So it must be a sign. I know when your left ear rings, it's like you're getting a warning, or it's like a message from your angels. I know, you know, tinnitus and whatnot, but it's not that. So yeah, my left ear started ringing. As soon as I said that, it started ringing. So I'm seeing a war or a conflict with North Korea in July, like them versus like South Korea, Japan, and the US gets involved, and it creates more tension with the US, Russia, and China. So I see this happening, a North Korea conflict in July. All right. And then I do see something happening with Ebola. Hopefully it doesn't spread, because guys, Ebola is serious. I don't want that to spread. But I do see like possible like FIFA players catching it and saying they have it, but I don't see it spreading. I could be wrong. Hopefully it doesn't spread. I don't want that to spread, but that's what I see happening. You might see some FIFA players catch Ebola. Yeah, watch my video titled "It's Coming." It's called "It's Coming." Watch that video, because I talk about the hantavirus and what I see happening this summer with that. So yeah, watch my video called "It's Coming." All right. I do see like shutdowns happening and other stuff. So, but yeah, so next I predict global famine and food shortages, probably due to the Iran war happening across the world in different places. Famine and food shortages happening in July and August. Next, I predict that Egypt gets involved in the war. Egypt and Pakistan get involved in the war. I see this happening. Next, let me see what else. Gas. So gas prices, I see going up to like between $7 and $9 a gallon. So this summer, but mainly in July, I see gas going up to like $7, $8, $9 a gallon. Okay, maybe 10, maybe, we'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much it for July. Now for August, I see this happening for August. I'm seeing a massive, catastrophic event happening in the Middle East that shocks everyone, brings people together, and more peace talks, but also more things start happening. And what came to me was like a big nuclear event happening in the Middle East, and it involves Israel. Okay, so what I'm seeing for August is a big catastrophic nuclear type event happening in the Middle East that involves Israel. All right. Next, I predict a big celebration happening in August. So I see people celebrating, having a good time about something. I don't know what, but I see a big celebration in August. So I see that happening. What else? Yeah. Famine, food shortages happening in August. And then as far as hurricanes, I feel like there's going to be like 4 hurricanes hitting the U.S. So I heard people saying this hurricane season will be really bad, but I feel like it could be 4 big hurricanes that hit the U.S. So we have that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I just felt called to make this video for July and August. I said, why not? Just to run down things for July. America, Canada become the 51st state. Another attack with, Mr. Duck, Donald Duck. More alien UFO disclosure. UFO sightings happening in Australia and Canada. North Korea, gas prices, famine, food shortages. And then, August, celebration, and something happening in the Middle East. Also, I see happening in August is the U.S. taking the Panama Canal. I see this happening as well. The U.S. will take the Panama Canal in August. All right. So those are my predictions for July and August, guys. So just So let's see what happens. Um, save the video. But yeah, a lot's been happening, man. We had that attack happening yesterday. When I saw that, I was like, I saw another one, man. It's crazy. I'm telling you, man, he has a lot of enemies. People don't like him, and people are just fed up. But yeah, a lot of stuff going on with that. What else? Oh, I mean, his birthday is in June, so he'd be 80 years old. You have that, and then the BET Awards. Now, I got a feeling that, because June is the month where Michael Jackson passed away, I got a feeling that they're going to have a Michael Jackson thing or tribute for the BET Awards in June. And I feel like Drewski's going to do a performance. If he does the moonwalk, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm dying laughing, man. I got this feeling that Drewski will do a Michael Jackson thing, and the BET will have a Michael Jackson type tribute for BET Awards. All right. You know, Billie Jean has 2 billion views worldwide. Billie Jean has 2 billion views worldwide. Sorry about that. Oh, it's my neighbor. I was wondering what they were doing, and I was like, okay. Yeah, my neighbor's outside. But anyway, Billie Jean has 2 billion views worldwide. Beat It is 1. Smooth Criminal, 2 billion. Thriller, 1 billion. Human Nature, 1 billion. Bad, it's like 900 million. So it's crazy, man, how many people have been watching Michael Jackson since the movie came out. And now you have this freaking Michael Jackson, the verdict about these allegations happening. These allegations are fake, man. He was not into little kids. He was not like that, okay? So this is crazy that they're still trying to do this. This man been gone for 17 years. So I saw that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. You know? So they want his money. They want his money and everything else. But hopefully for the next movie, they go deep with everything. Hopefully it's longer and, you know, they talk about more things that happened with Michael Jackson, because there's a lot of things in his life that he's been through. So even with me, you know, I've been listening to a lot of MJ songs lately. Who Is It? Given to Me, Diana, Bad, Beat It, all of it, man. So even my brother has been listening to Michael Jackson music every day, watching his concerts every day. So it's the MJ effect, you know. So watch my Michael Jackson review to the movie. It's great. I gave it a 9 out of 10. So yeah. But yeah, I feel like Drewski might do something for BET Awards with Michael Jackson. I see this. I got this feeling. Okay. So, but anyway, guys, today is May 24th. May 24th, 2026. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. Early out. Memorial Day is tomorrow. Memorial Day weekend. Like I said, you just had this attack yesterday at the DC. Cuba and America about to have a conflict. All right. The Iran situation may get worse or better. We'll see. I know Donald Duck said, "Oh, there'll be peace. Today will be peace." I don't know about that. I don't know. But yes, that's pretty much it. So, you know, just protect your energy, protect yourself, and get out in nature, and do your thing. I noticed something. I've noticed that when I'm out at certain places, people look just so miserable, man. Like, I get it. A lot of stuff happening in the world. But it's like you can change your energy, you can change your frequency. And you know, a lot of people are just NPCs, they're bots. They're unconscious. Look, it's just things happening in the world. Or it's like the spiritual realm. And some are awake, some are not awake. So I get that part. But I was out the other day and it's just like, you know, seeing people walking and it's like they look so miserable, angry, frustrated, sad. Not everyone, but a lot of people. So, you know, everybody going through something. And also, you know, people got some spirits within them. They got some spirits within them, man. Some demons and whatnot. A lot of stuff. And it's like, some people I want to talk to, like, hey, how you doing? But I'd be like, nah, because I don't feel no energy. I don't, like, when I look in their eyes, it's like, not them. It's like something else in them. It's like soulless. So I just keep on walking, man. I just keep on walking. But yeah, not everyone's like that. Just a lot of people are like that. I noticed that they just look so miserable and just like just down and whatnot. But yeah, it's a lot going on in the world. So a lot going on in people's lives. But like I said, just change your energy, change your frequency, meditate. Meditation is very powerful and healthy. Get out in nature, exercise, pray, read, get a massage. So all these things will help you, you know, improve. So yeah. Oh, okay. My neighbor is doing yoga. Yeah, my neighbor's doing yoga. I was like, what are they doing? Yeah, see, there you go. My neighbor's doing yoga. Yoga is good. She's doing yoga. Guys, do yoga. All right. I've done yoga before. Yoga helps. Yoga helps a lot. Okay. And I know a lot of men don't like doing yoga because, you know, it's like a woman thing. But nah, man, yoga is good for men and women. You feel relaxed, energized, a better workout the next day. Do yoga. Yoga is really good. Man, I gotta get back to doing yoga. I have to get back to doing my yoga. It's been like 6 months, I think. So I gotta do that. Also, guys, take care of your health as always, because you got this Ebola, hantavirus, so many things happening right now. So take care of your health. And yeah, pretty much it. All right. And oh, by the way, the earthquake that I predict happening in June, I see this earthquake happening in the Carolinas and Georgia. I got family and friends that live there, so just be safe, be careful. Pray things don't, you know, be bad. But what came to me was the Carolinas and Georgia, like a 7.2 earthquake. But I do see an earthquake happening on the east coast of the U.S. this summer, mainly in June, okay? So I want to say that. But, yeah, so let's see what happens with this Cuba conflict, Iran, aliens, UFOs, viruses. The World Cup is coming, man. The World Cup, FIFA World Cup. All right, so that should be exciting. So that's some positive news. And like I said, I'm gonna tap in and watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Also, I got a feeling that this UFC event at the White House might not happen. I feel like it might not happen because too many attacks been happening, man. So I feel like this UFC event happening in June at the house may not happen because there's been too many stuff happening. So they may not do it. We'll see. How do y'all feel about the aliens, man? Aliens and UFOs. How do y'all feel about the Greys, reptilians, all that? How do y'all feel about that? Let me know. So, all right. School is out. School is out, man. The kids are out. It is graduation season. People are graduating. And summertime is nearby. So, enjoy your summer. Safe travels. Have fun. Improve yourself. Invest in yourself and improve your health. Tap in. Connect with the universe, with God, with nature, animals. That's pretty much it. All right, I'm Elijah. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, today is May 24th, 2026. These are my July and August predictions. I am out. Take care. Peace.